Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video in which I want to talk about the notes that I took from Hamza's meetup in Amsterdam and what I learned from the 3 days that I was there, what I took away from it to incorporate into my life and what we can incorporate into our lives to make it more effective and to make our lives better, and what can help make our lives better. I think one of the main things that I took away from it is that brotherhood is so important and it's so effective for growth and for mindset. And as alongside that, I think being masculine and having a masculine presence is also a very important thing as a man when you are in uncomfortable discomfort situations. What do you guys think of the background and the new setup? I think it can allow me to make better quality videos because it's in a environment that is more calm and relaxed, so I can be more focused when recording videos. I can hear the birds because I usually film in the morning, so I hear the birds and the life outside. And make sure that you subscribe because these videos can be, I hope, are very valuable for all of you guys. I think a lot of the guys will agree on the fact that we got humbled and we had an anger towards the more successful people because they are at such a high standard and at such a high level that we have a sort of pissed off attitude because we know how hard it is to get to that point, and we know how hard it is that they have worked to get to that point. And I think it's a really good thing because it made me realise that I need to work extremely more. I need to work so much more harder, and I need to be so much more productive in my days to try and maximise the results and the effectiveness of the days where you don't want to work as hard. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. It's so important. Yes, I definitely took away that I need to work so much more harder in my days, and I think my daily routines and my daily habits need to be so much more effective, and I can't get distracted by the small things, even though in the moment they seem so small. Like even sitting on the toilet and scrolling your phone, or like not even scrolling your phone, like watching a educational video. It's not worth the 10 minutes in the morning where you could be doing deep work. I think that's something that came into my mind and something that really took me back whilst Hamza was doing his lecture, because I think when you talk with guys that are at a high standard or a high level, you really respect and understand that they work so hard, and it makes you want to work so much more harder in every area. On the subject of hard work, I think it's important to understand that you can't be overworked. I think it's more the fact that you can be outplayed by your daily routine. I think the brain points that you allocate towards different things is very important, and something that comes into this is correlating everything towards a goal. I think if you have a big goal in your life, then cutting out of things that you don't, you, that might not be as important to you is very important. Even if it's like going to the gym, even if it's, say you want to make a significant amount of money, and you going to the gym takes up a lot of time, maybe cutting back on the amount of times you go to the gym a week is something that you need to do to make that goal, or try and reach that goal in that time frame, or in a more or in a quicker time frame that you have set for yourself. And I think it will make it so much more easier for you to make it more easier for your life. I think cutting down on activities or things that you really enjoy that might be your purpose will stop you from being burnt out after doing half your work and then thinking that you are extremely tired and can't focus. That might be because your brain points have been dished out too much towards fitness. Let's transition over to the masculine presence and how to become more masculine. I think one of the main things towards this is to not be bitched around. And I think this showed with Hamza and a few of the guys that I was with on opposite scales. I think with Hamza, he does not get bitched around at all that I found. So when he was doing the lecture, he said, right guys, we've got to go. He was taking pictures and then he left. And then with the run, he turned up, did the run, did the bulldog, took some more pictures, talked to some guys, and then he left straight away. And I think it's incredible because he has that masculine direction, and he understands what he wants in life, and he understands how to coordinate his life. And I think the opposite of that was a few of the guys that I was with are on the same level or a little bit below, and they wanted to just chill more. And there was an opportunity after the lecture where I could have gone where I could have gone to a dinner and to talk with some more guys that would have been such a better experience, and I could have learned so much more than just chilling and going back with the guys that I was staying with. So that's something that is so important. Take the opportunity that you have, because even 20 seconds with a high value man could be so important, and you could create such a cool network with that guy or with a group of guys. So even if the opportunity might be really uncomfortable, take it, because you don't know what you might learn and you don't know what you might receive from that. Like with the dinner, I might have received a lot of guys' attention, and I might have received a lot of network, and I could have learned a lot from that, and we could have had a lot of banter or a really good time. So that is a big thing that we can take away from that experience in Amsterdam. And I think that's probably one of the most important things that I took away from it personally. I need to have more of a masculine frame and direction and opinion in situations. I should just be stoic and just say what I want, even if someone says, oh no, but I'm really tired and I want to go back. I could have just got the train back. I didn't think about it in the moment, but I could have just got the train back. And I think if you have an opportunity to turn down a bit of sleep for a really cool experience with guys that are at a higher level, go for it. don't think about it, just take it. I think that's something that I learned as well, because I'm really high on self-improvement and I'm really high on sleep. But that one day where I could have gone out with some really cool guys could have been a life changer. And that's something that's really important in that moment that I took away. I think that you shouldn't rely on other people that are at the same level as you, or at a little bit lower level than you. I think getting bitched around or getting told what we're going to do and what you're going to do is something that you need to eliminate, because it really demasculate, it really kills your masculine. I think that has a lot to do with where I live, in terms of being in the countryside, and it's I always have to travel around a lot. So when I get opportunities to do things with other people, then I always turn it down, because I think a lot of it is to do with where I live. I never really talk to or experience moments with high quality guys. Like, it's extremely rare when you live in a place that is not necessarily low quality. It's just the fact that the people are a bit, it's a bit of a matrix, and it's a bit of a rat race. So those opportunities with high quality guys, I never have the chance to take or experience. So I think that has a massive factor. So the next time I have that opportunity, or the next time we have that opportunity, we need to take it. Going back to the zero consequence mentality, I think something else that is can help you is that your life isn't recorded. So things that happen that can be negative, or you think that'll be negative for other people and yourself, people will forget about. Your life isn't recorded, so people aren't gonna think about it and think a certain way about you after situations or after moments that you have spent with people. I found this when I think I said something to Hamza that he thought was slightly confusing. It wasn't weird, it was confusing, and he was confused by the question. And I kept thinking about it, and I thought, you still talked with him, and you still asked him questions after that he was laughing about. And I held that thing very tight with me, because I know that I can do so much better in the moment. And I think that I could have done so much more better. And I think something else you have to understand is that no one is perfect as well, especially with approaching people. Growing your masculine, I think, comes off quite obvious to a lot of people, because it's something that is quite rare in the world we live in currently. So having that testosterone level and having that presence as a man is very important if you want to be a high quality man, or if you want to reach your goals. I think that this all correlates together, where you have to just take the opportunities that come to you. If you see a really attractive girl and you keep overthinking about it, she might have a boyfriend, and she won't even care about the interaction, because she probably will care too much about her boyfriend. Just go up to her, compliment, and make the interaction a good interaction for her, and make her happy after it. Even though you don't get the date or the number from that, you can be proud of yourself from that. And I think 20 seconds with an opportunity that might only last for 20 seconds can change a lot of things in your life. And it's so incredible that that is so true, and that isn't a lie, because even if it's complimenting someone that is at a high quality, the way your body language is, the way you how present you are in that moment, they might think that you are high quality too, and they might want to network with you. And that might only be a 15-second interaction, and that can change your life, or that can change our lives. Traveling and going to different events and locations where people at high quality might be, is something that will help your masculine and help your drive and help your purpose and help your presence as a masculine man. So which event or which place or where are you going to travel to that you can gain some networking from, or which meetup? Don't be a bitch, don't be a coward. Take each opportunity, even if it's a negative opportunity. Just take away that you can learn a lot from that, and you can gain some authority, and you can gain some gain a different mindset from that. Me and you are only separated by a few habits or a bit of progress towards one habit, and I think it's more obvious to me because I've been on a journey with improving that it doesn't take long to improve in certain areas, like your mindset, your mental health, your physical health, your diet, your appearance. I think it's a lot easier than a lot of people think to progress in different things. And I think along with that, I think a lot of people don't realize how quickly time goes and how happy you can be after you make a lot of progress, and how much more enjoyable life is when you seek discomfort and you find your masculine presence and you try and incorporate masculine energy into your life and into other people's lives. Life is fucking awesome when you work really hard. When you work really fucking hard, life becomes so much more rewarding and you enjoy life a lot more because people understand, and you understand how hard you have truly worked towards certain goals and certain areas of your life. So finding people or seeking discomfort in traveling or going to different areas that you aren't comfortable doing because you know that people are really important at those places is so important to build a better life for yourself and for ourselves. So we are all going to set a weekly adventure that we can do. If it's going to a coffee shop at your local town or city, if it's going to a really popular, nice gym that you've never been to before, that might be a bit expensive, but just getting a day pass once a week. Maybe it's going to a different country once a month, which is what I want to do. I want to do as many meetups with guys as possible that are at a high level or on the same level. What else is there a thing? Or maybe like going on hikes, going to cool locations that people might go to. Pick one and do it once a week. Put it into your calendar and set it so that you know that you have to allocate time towards that. And a place where you can find high quality women that you can go on a date with. I think that is something that can add to your masculine. And I think that I want to add that to me more often as well. I think going on a date a week might be something that can really improve your life and the way you think towards life and the way that you go about life. So to end it off, the way Hamza acts is the way Hamza is. He has a very charismatic appearance and I think that he has a very strong leadership trait which makes him extremely masculine, and he has that masculine mindset of purpose, and he has that masculine presence that makes him very it makes him the everyone can see when he enters the room. He has that figure that everyone's just like, oh shit, that's Hamza. That guy looks fucking awesome. And I think everyone should be striving to be that. And I think it's very inspiring for me when experiencing that in person, that it makes you want to work so much more harder to try and get to that point of the responsibility that he has to deal with, and certainly the situations where he had to be so present in each one. And you could tell his presence was so, his authority was so present in each conversation, his body language, how happy he looked. He was always happy. He was never miserable or angry or uncomfortable. He was so confident, and that will do it for this video. I think we can learn a lot from it, and we can take away a lot of things that I've talked about in this video and use it into our own lives, which will make our lives so much more better, and it will turn us from boys into men. And I think that's what I want. That's what I want to talk about it on this channel, and that's what I want to try and give value to you guys, is that life isn't easy, and the harder your life is, the easier it is for you in the long run. And you've just got to keep turning up each day. You've got to be disciplined every day. The things that you don't want to do are the more rewarding. So go on a hike or go on a little adventure that you can have some fun with. Maybe it's some girls, maybe it's not even one girl, maybe it's a few girls, maybe it's really uncomfortable, but you can gain a lot of experience from that will help you in the long run. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I really hope that you like this video. I really hope you subscribe to this channel, because I want to grow a big audience that I can help. That's what I want to do, and I help as many people as possible. I've got a goal of changing 100 people's lives this year, and I want to work extremely hard to try and pursue that. So subscribing to the channel can help that massively. Thank you guys.